my Spiggins. It is I, Earthblood, the Ghoul Next Door, and today is Saturday, July the 8th, 2017, and I'm melting. We hit a plus 27 Celsius with a plus 32 Celsius humididex today, so I'm not designed for heat at all whatsoever, so this is too much for me. But if you follow my written blogs, then you know that every so often I do these top fives. And if you've watched some of the videos on here, you know that every so often I do a top 5 faves. One of my top 5 faves was a Johnny Depp movies, which I will get to here. The Astronaut's Wife comes in at number 5 on my favorite Johnny Depp films. Number 4, The Rum Diaries. Number 3, Secret Window. Number 2, The Ninth Gate. And, of course, number 1, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So, here's the thing. What most people consider his best work, I kind of think is crap. My 3 favorite Johnny Depp movies, like the top 3, are Secret Window, The Ninth Gate, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. All movies he did with somebody other than Tim Burton. Don't get me wrong, I love Tim Burton, but yeah, somewhere after, somewhere around Sleepy Hollow, the Johnny Depp, Tim Burton collaboration, love fest there just kind of started disintegrating. Just bad. I think like any other friendship or relationship, you get too comfortable with someone and you don't challenge each other. I just noticed I have you don't challenge each other anymore, and I think that's why each consecutive movie has gotten worse and worse and worse. And also why I believe that the first of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies was so good, because this was one of the first times he had broken away from that collaboration in so long. You know what I find really great and interesting about all this? Except for this one here. All these movies, he plays either a writer or someone connected to books. And let's see, this one, he basically plays what some would call Stephen King's alter ego in this one. Depending, and again, pretty much everything Stephen King wrote to do with writing had, could be considered his alter ego, but he totally plays Hunter S. Thompson's alter ego, Raoul Duke, in this one. These two. Not 1, 2. Yeah, I totally screwed this up. Okay, and if you've been reading my stuff or watching my channel, you've heard me talk about the Ninth Gate a couple times. I've actually got some more stuff coming up on the Ninth Gate. Probably the rate I'm going with things, I'm going to say closer to Halloween. And that brings me to my last movie review, which was The Astronaut's Wife. I know, it was not as good as it could have been, and I will tell you why. Because it was not meant to be a standalone review. I have shot a couple of reviews for that are not meant to be standalone reviews. They're meant to be part of a larger show, and that larger show is just kicking my ass. You've heard me talk about it the last couple of vlogs, trying to put together this new segment for the channel, and it's just not gelling. It's taking longer than it should, and I'm at the point where I think I might just give up on it. Just go back to the drawing board, reshoot everything that I've already shot, and just start fresh. So I may or may not be putting those reviews that have already been shot and half edited. I may or may not be putting them up as is, as just single reviews. If I do, you'll understand. I'll put one of these little warning signs ahead of time for it, saying, you know, this was meant to be part of something bigger and I failed. But yeah, that was the case with The Astronaut's Wife. I was going to go into some other details, and it didn't come together. Because if you watch it, you notice I keep pointing out the number 2. I was going to go into some stuff. But yeah, it just didn't come together. It didn't feel right. But I had all this footage, so I'm like, okay, let's roll with it. Maybe not the best idea looking at it now. I kind of halfway wish I had reshot the review, but such is life, such is rock and roll. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now and go continue to melt somewhere else. I gotta go find a coffee shop or something, or a grocery store with air conditioning, something. Alright, subscribe if you haven't. Come back often. Leave me a comment, show me some love. Until later, creeping screams.